is the Lord, the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. He founded upon the deep. And see, sometimes because we haven't turned to the east, woo, glory, we're not getting what we could get. But we were just turned. Now, first of all, Elijah got miracles. He got what he wanted. Now, some of us may not understand because Elijah, he lived on Miracle Avenue. I wonder where you living today. Are you living on Stress Street? I didn't say Straight Street, I said Stress Street. But Elijah lived on Miracle Boulevard, which is Straight Street. See, Broadway is Straight Street. But we need to get off of Broadway and get on Straight Street, which is also called Miracle Avenue, where miracles are taking place. Woo! Miracles always falling into man's life. When men came at Elijah by 50, Elijah just stood in the mountain and called on God. God sent fire out of heaven and consumed them. Woo! He got a miracle because he was living on Miracle Avenue. Oh, glory, where are you living today? If you are living on Stress Street, then you need to turn to the east. When you turn to the east, you're going to end up on Straight Street. And Straight Street is Miracle Avenue. And on Miracle Avenue, that's where things are taking place. And even Jesus said, strive you to enter in at the straight gate. Because I'm saying that you many shall seek to enter in and shall not be able. But wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction. And many there be that go in thereat. Oh, but straight is the way, narrow is the path that leads to life, and few there be that find it. Oh, glory. The way is already made. If you can just turn to the east, just turn from where you are, turn from what you're doing. He said, if my people, which are called by my name, would just humble themselves. Wait a minute, that's a big one there. See, so many of us don't want to humble ourselves. Like when Elijah told the woman, say, you go and make me a cake of bread first. See, we wouldn't humble ourselves. Boy, I ain't gonna try to help that preacher. But the Bible says, as much as you've done it to the least one of these little ones, you've done it also unto me. Oh, and he that receive a prophet in the name of a prophet, go get a prophet's reward. And he that receive a righteous man in the name of a righteous man will get a righteous man reward. And whosoever shall give a drink of cold water to the least one of these little ones in my name shall in no wise lose his reward. So I'm saying to you, don't lose your reward. Oh, glory. So I see the woman and I said, bring me a cake. But you know what? That woman was humble enough to do just what Elijah said. She forgot about her and her son. She went and made him his little cake of bread first. You know how they do that. They don't know how to do this no more. But you know, a long time ago, they used to make them little breads and fry it on top of the stove. Some of these other folks know where I am here today. Because, you know, they didn't have all this convenient oven with the timer on it and all of this canned biscuits and stuff. Oh, cornbread mix. And they didn't have all of that stuff. But they would go there and put it together and make a little cake of bread and put it on the stove and fry it and turn it over and finish frying it. And then she brought it to the man of God. And I want you to know by obeying him, by putting God first. Can you see how she put him first? She didn't have hardly nothing, but she put him first. Oh, let me tell you something. Some of us cannot afford to not put God first. Woo! We already in trouble. You need a miracle. You already struggling. You need a miracle. My God, the cares of the world are getting you down and look like you're sinking and can't see your way out. You need a miracle. So in order to get your miracle, you got to turn to the east. You got to and do what he said. But when she brought Elijah his cake, now, what you don't realize, see, Elijah really didn't need her stuff. Woo! God was taking care of him already. God done already gave him a place to drink. Done spoke to the bird and made the bird feed him, but God wanted to bless her. See, some of us think that giving is all about the preacher, but giving is to bless you. Oh, help me here. Some of us are lost. Now the woman could have said, hey, boy, you got that, man, you got to be out your mind. Hey, I don't hardly have enough for me and my boy. I'm not giving you this. But instead, she brought it back to Elijah. And Elijah ate. And Elijah drank. And the woman, when she went back, the woman found her son was dead. Oh, glory. But how many of us know that the way was already made? Oh, God sent him down and sent him on time. And I definitely believe that if the woman hadn't obeyed God, she would have lost a miracle. And the woman come back to Elijah crying, oh, wait a minute, are you come to bring a curse upon me and my son is dead? And Elijah went into the house and, went there in the attic where the boy was. And Elijah began to call on the name of the Lord. And the woman was down there crying, but the good part about it, she had obeyed God. How many of y'all know it's a blessing in obeying what God says? God will move for you when you do what he says. This is what we got to get in us, is to do what God says do. Oh, so while the woman was crying, Elijah came to the woman with the boy in his arms and said, see, woman, thy son liveth. Oh, the way was already made. It may look like all hope is lost. It look like everything that you have is gone. It look like you're going under, but the way is already made. Sometimes it looks like the devil is after you, and he is after you. And it looks like he's on your trail. It looks like he's going to catch up, but look him in the eye and let him know the way is already made. And then turn to the sun. Oh, how many of y'all know it's important that you turn to the sun? Like Elijah turned to the east. Have y'all ever noticed that about the eagle? When the hunter is hunting and he zero in on the eagle, thinking he's going to hit that eagle. But see, the eagle is swift. The eagle is wise. But the eagle would turn and fly into the sun, and the hunter trying to aim in the sun and can't even see the eagle because he hides himself in the sun, and the eagle just fly away in the sun. So I'm saying to you today, I know that the hunter is after you, and he's trying to destroy you. He want to capture you and take your life away. As I heard Jesus say, the thief is come, but to steal, kill, and destroy. But I am come that you might have life, and that more abundantly. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the hope of glory. And I know you see the enemy aiming at you. He'll aim at you in your home. He'll aim at you with your children. Aim at you with your job. But fly in the sun. Fly in Jesus. For Jesus is a refuge place. I heard somebody say, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it, and they are saved. So when the enemy is on my trail, it's all right. I'm going to do like Isaiah said, have thou not known, have thou not heard, the everlasting Father, the creator of the end of the earth,